ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the Morning News.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. It is 5 o'clock. You have Ryan and Carson with you on Friday, October 17th. Kate and Rachel are out at APW. They'll be ready for Friday morning lights. We'll be checking with them about 30 minutes or so. And Kate made the decision. She says, we're going indoors.
Yes.
Because it's going to be cold.
Smart call. Yeah, for sure. 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
Ryan, you were just saying make sure you have the coats, maybe the hat, the gloves this morning, because it is that cold out there. Look at the temperatures here this morning. Again, 20s, 30s across most of central New York. 28 degrees in Tully right now. 27 degrees over in Morrisville. Herkimer 29, 27 up in Woodgate. 33 just above freezing in the port city of Oswego. Likewise out toward Wolcott and Ontario. 31 in Waterloo. 30 right now over in Jordan. So areas of frost to start this morning. But other than that, nothing to tell you here about on the radar picture in terms of any precipitation, and that does look to stay that way heading through just about the entire day. Can't totally rule out a rogue shower late this afternoon towards sunset, but again, most of us will not see that. Cloud cover, though, will be on the increase for today, so don't get used to that blue sky and sunshine all day long. Will be covered up eventually later today. Highs in the low to mid 50s, but again, less in the way of wind versus yesterday. Talk about a big time warm-up in store for the weekend. That's coming up in the full storm team forecast in just a bit.
Thank you so much.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Carson Metcalf with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Good Friday morning once again, Central New York time right now coming up on 5:12. And take a look at the temperatures across the board this morning. It is a cold start, 20s and 30s for many here across the stations of the New York State Mesonet across our area. 33 degrees. Good morning to you up in the port city of Oswego. A little bit colder in Central Square, 29, 28 in Camden, 26 chilly degrees this morning over in Woodgate, 29 over in Herkimer, Morrisville 27, 28 degrees. Good morning to you down in Tully. So areas of frost certainly this morning, but give it time. Those temperatures climb up into the low to mid 50s once again by later on this afternoon. Yes, slightly cooler than average for this time of the year, but I think we'll take it especially with less in the way of wind versus what we saw during the day on Thursday. That high of 57 here in Syracuse drops down to about 38 degrees as we head through tonight. Notice areas west of Syracuse a little bit milder in the 40s as we've got cloud cover gradually increasing later today into tonight across the area. Maybe a rogue shower late today, early this evening, but that's about it. I think we should be pretty dry overall in most spots today and tonight. Take a look at the temperature trend over the next couple of days. It will be an upward one. 50s today, 60s tomorrow, and yes, you're seeing that correctly, up into the low to mid 70s, we think, to close out the weekend by the time we get to Sunday. Radar picture, free and clear of precipitation this morning here in Syracuse, all across central New York. High pressure still in control of our weather, but notice some clouds and a lot of moisture just off to our north and west, courtesy of this frontal system and an area of low pressure that will slowly but surely work our way, not really raising our rain chances considerably until late Sunday night, heading into the day on Monday, and staying a little bit on the unsettled side, as a matter of fact, heading right through the middle of next week. And as you know, we certainly could use a little bit of rain across the area. Timecast showcasing no rain in store as we head through this morning. Instead, intervals of sunshine, few passing clouds. It should still find a fair amount of blue sky, I think, by the time we see it today at noon, with temperatures in the low 50s by that point. Low to mid 50s, cloud cover getting set to increase later on this afternoon, and especially near and west of Syracuse. Notice a little bit of green up toward Lake Ontario this afternoon. We could find a stray, spotty shower or two, but most of that activity should kind of fizzle on out. So that's why I'm thinking mainly dry conditions prevail for today. More in the way of clouds than not heading through tonight into the day on Saturday. Passing shower or two possible. Otherwise, intervals of clouds and at least some sunshine. More dry time than not as we get the weekend started. And a lot of dry time here Sunday as well. Frontal system back to the west kind of slows down as it approaches us. So I do think most of Sunday we do get through the day dry. Best chance for rain shower is going to be late in the day, especially Sunday night into the day on Monday. The wind picks up as well Sunday. That's why we've got those temperatures up into the 70s, 50s. Showers staying windy here by the time we get to Monday. A few showers sticking around and temperatures turning cooler mid to late next week.
Okay, thank you so much, Carson.
Now, your forecast first. certified as Central New York's most accurate.
5:23 on this frosty cold Friday morning for many here in Central New York. 34 in Syracuse. Look at Rome and Hamilton in the upper 20s right now. 27 degrees down in Norwich, down to 23 at this hour up in Watertown. So areas of frost, of course, a good bet this morning. But give it time. We'll see some sunshine break out. Eventually, though, giving way to increasing cloud cover later this afternoon. Temperatures climbing once again only into the low to mid 50s, so about where they topped out during the day yesterday. The one difference today, though, much less in the way of wind, so at least a little bit of good news there. A little chilly for those Friday night Fever football games this evening. Temperatures dropping quickly back into the 40s after sunset under mostly cloudy skies. And as we head through tonight, cloud cover sticks around, keeping those temperatures from dropping too terribly much. Kind of an upper 30s, low 40s kind of night for many here in Central New York. Could be a rogue shower late today, early this evening. Most of us do not see that, though. Same deal as we head into Saturday. A couple quick passing showers. That's about it. Look at how warm it turns over the weekend. 60s tomorrow, 70s by Sunday.
So it is Friday morning lights, but obviously, there you go, Kate. Nice form. The reason why we're inside today, it's a little bit chilly. Easy there, Rachel. Don't break the camera. I don't trust her skills. She is no Carmelo Anthony. We'll just say that. Welcome in. It is 5:30. You have Ryan and Carson in studio because obviously those two are out there enjoying the day with students. We'll have much more on our Friday Morning Lights special. They're inside because it is chilly this morning.
Yeah, we're inside because it's cold too, right?
Yeah.
20s and 30s right now across Central New York. Make sure you bundle up. Look at this on the New York State Mesonet reporting sites. Actually, we'll take a look at the other temperature map right now. Upper 20s to low and mid 30s. Show you Syracuse, 34 degrees at the airport at least. 29 over in Rome, 28 degrees in Hamilton, even colder, 27 in Norwich. Look at Saranac Lake, barely holding on to temperatures in the 20s early this Friday morning. Nothing to show you on the radar picture. Should stay quiet for most of the day. Can't totally rule out a stray, spotty shower late today towards sunset, but most of us, I don't think we'll see that. Best chance for that, by the way, near and especially west of Syracuse. Temperatures today by 9 o'clock this morning, close to 40, near or just above 50 by noon. Eventual highs with less in the way of wind in the mid-50s later on today as sunshine gives way to increasing clouds. Yes, one more day in the 50s today, 60s in store for tomorrow. How about 70s to close out the weekend on Sunday? Kate has more on that weekend storm team forecast for you coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Carson.
This is Friday Morning Lights, powered by ITheir Local 43.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are live here at APW High School for our last week of Friday Morning Lights. We have quite the crew here already, so nice and early for us. Behind me, I have the girls' soccer team. I have Emma here from the soccer team. So, Emma, how's your season going so far?
It's going good. We're 8-7, and we have a home game tonight against MPH.
Now, you guys have been playing pretty well, almost sectionals, right?
Yeah, we are going on the sectionals probably like next week.
Awesome. So what's kind of the mentality going into that?
So we're kind of like expecting to play like a harder team because we haven't like won as many games as we hope to, but we're just going to play as like hard as we can.
And that's all that you can do, right, ladies? Good job. All right. They just had senior night. Was it last week you guys had senior night, you said?
It was like 2-3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago. So, yeah, so we're closing out the fall season. That's why we're on our last week of Friday Morning Lights. Now, the football, you guys are tomorrow, right? Yeah. Against Mexico? Yeah. Ooh, is that rivals a little bit? Because it's pretty close? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so they got a big game for tomorrow. Boys soccer tonight, right? Boys soccer here. Now they're still sleeping, but they'll be here in a little bit. But for anyone heading out and about tonight, it is still a chilly night tonight, so make sure you are bundling up. Not as cold as what it is this morning, though. It was cold this morning when we pulled into the parking lot. And of course, because we're up here in snowbelt country. I'm glad you guys dug out of the snow to be here with us this morning, right? All right, so we're actually going to be in the 40s and 50s this evening, so that's going to be a lot better. Got some clouds around around, not too bad as you are out and about cheering on your favorite sporting team. Our highs today were in the 50s for this afternoon again, but we're not expecting to be as windy as we were yesterday, but also got a few extra clouds to deal with. So it's a little bit of a give and take for today. Yeah, overnight temperatures not nearly as cold. We have mid-30s for lows as opposed to mid-20s and freezing temperatures and frostiness. We don't have that for you tonight. And this weekend, we are warming things up. We're actually expecting to be flirting with 70 for both tomorrow and on Sunday. We're expected to be in the mid-70s. You guys like that? Yeah. I know I do too. I was missing the 70s for a bit. I'm happy to have it again, for even if this is going to be the last time before we cool back down for the start of next week. So it is cold. I mean, up here, in Redfield, that's kind of our next closest city around here, is 27. Central Square, just down the road, is 28. And I can vouch for it. It is quite chilly outside. So you definitely want to bundle up as you are heading out the door. You probably even need to scrape some of that frost off the windshield as you were up and at 'em. We're nice and clear now, but we're watching out for what's going on to our north and to our west. We've got a little bit of some cloud cover and some rain's going to try and skirt us late tonight and tomorrow. But you can see our rain chances are mostly Sunday night into Monday. So let's take it through on the timecast. I mean, we're nice and clear this morning. That's why we are so cold. And eventually some clouds are getting in here, but all in all, not a bad Friday. Again, it's not as windy as yesterday because that wind had a bite to it, even with that sun. And there you can see this weather model, to be honest, I think is overdoing our rain just a little bit, but we're just going to keep an eye. A brief passing shower you can't completely rule out, mostly for tomorrow afternoon, but not enough to go canceling any plans. Just you might have to navigate a little bit, maybe having a rain jacket on standby just in case. Otherwise, you're good to go for tomorrow. You got temperatures in the 60s and even upper 60s with some of that sun mixing in. Sunday, though, Sunday is windy, and we have that gusty wind. That's what's sending us into the 70s, but most of that rain holds off until Sunday night into Monday. But that wind is going to be whipping. I mean, we're talking gusts over 30 miles per hour, so if you have those kind of two-story inflatable monsters, you might want to keep them deflated over the weekend. Otherwise, it's going to be turning into a bit of a witch out there, which we don't want that. We're going to wait for Wicked the movie for that in a couple weeks. All right, we're looking at rainfall rates about 1 inch to possibly up to 2 inches in some spots, and we'll keep a little cool and unsettled through the start of next week. Oh, you guys were good students out here. We can be loud again now. How are we doing? We'll have more here live from APW coming up in a few minutes.
In today's Tech Bites, a big...
By 10 a.m., low to mid-50s, mid to late this afternoon. Yes, it's still a little on the unseasonably cool side, a few degrees below average, just about as warm as it was yesterday. The only difference today, much less in the way of wind, so certainly at least a little bit of good news there. Sunshine gives way to increasing clouds later this afternoon, as we've been mentioning, so mostly cloudy skies expected for your Friday Night Fever football forecast this evening. Temperatures a little on the chilly side, but we should be mainly dry. Can't totally rule out a stray shower close to sunset, especially near and west of Syracuse, but overall not bad. Temperatures in the 40s and those clouds keeping things not as frosty as we head through tonight. Upper 30s and low to mid 40s for lows. And Ryan, we look to warm things back up into the 60s and even 70s over the weekend. We'll talk more about that in just a bit.
All right. Well, it is time for Friday Morning Lights, so we are waking up with the APW Rebels. Let's check in with Rachel and Kate for today's question of the day. Good morning. What a crowd.
Good morning, everyone. We are waking up with the Rebels here at APW, and they are so psyched.
I know. We got a great crowd here this morning, and we're in the snow belt country up here. APW, I mean, they're the home of the 100 inches in 10 days last year.
Exactly. And that's kind of part of the reason we're inside the gym this morning.
What's our
question of the day?
Snow-related, which I love.
Snow-related question. We are asking, in the snow country, APW on the edge of the Tug Hill, known for its heavy lake effect, what is the most snow recorded on the Tug Hill for a winter season?
Here's a hint. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you thought 115 in Syracuse was bad, just wait until you come on up here. So,
yeah, spoiler alert. 400s, 500s, or 600s. We'll reveal that in a moment. But first, we are so excited from Friday Morning Lights. Let's hear it.
ITheir. A very good morning to you. It is 6 o'clock. Always kind of a bummer going from that party atmosphere to the quiet studio. Yeah, you have Ryan and Carson here waking up with you at 6 o'clock here on a Friday morning. And you know what, Carson? Take the morning off. We usually go to you for first weather, but let's don't worry about it. Kate has us covered. She's indoors this morning because it's a bit chilly up there.
It is frosty cold for sure, Ryan. Let's send it to Kate right now.
It is way too cold outside.
Yeah.
When we drove up 81, I mean, it was beautiful, crystal clear. We saw all the stars.
Yeah.
But as soon as we got out of the car, it was like, whoop, I think we're inside today.
Even some frost on some windshields out here, too. It's a chilly morning.
Yeah, so we had frost advisories last night. Clear sky, all good, though. If you're heading out the door, just remember those sweatshirts and those warmer jackets for you. Nothing on the satellite and radar for you at the moment. We're going to keep it all nice and clear as well. It is cold, though. Check this out. 28 in Camden, 27 in Redfield, and just down the road here in Central Square, 27. It's 35 in Fayetteville. So at the bus stop, make sure you are bundling up. Now, this afternoon, you're going to notice some clouds, but it's not as windy today. And we're in the 50s this afternoon. So, yeah, it's chilly outside, but, we got a hot one for you for our last week of Friday Morning Lights.
Oh, yeah, it's heating up inside. We have such an awesome crowd out here. We're going to throw it back to you in the studio for now.
All right, thank you, Rachel and Kate. We'll check back in just a bit, but let's get you caught up on some of the harder headlines first here in
Friday Morning Lights, powered by ITheir Local 43.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are live here at APW High School for Friday Morning Lights. So football plays tomorrow. They don't play tonight. Soccer plays tonight. But I ran into this young gentleman here. So this is Mason. Mason, how you doing this morning?
Tired.
You're I know. This is pretty early. So you are a senior on the football team, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How's the season been going for you?
It's not how we would like it to go, but we're having fun out there, and we just want to go out there and win.
You know what? That's all that's important, that you're having fun, right? So senior year, how excited, nervous? What are kind of the feelings?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of surreal, but it's fun.
Well, we're super excited to have you here this morning, and he was seeing me do the weather. He was like, well, I can do that. I was like, I'm going to put your money where your mouth is, sir. So he is actually going to help me with the weather this morning. So, Mason, was it hot or cold this morning? Super easy.
It was freezing.
It was super cold. So I got to ask you, so that we're in the snow belt up here. How high was the snow in February?
It was just about above my head, so probably about 6 foot tall.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even imagine. So I'm like 5'5", right? So, yeah, you're about 6 foot. So we're talking like here?
Yeah, it was just about right there.
Holy moly. No, thank you. I don't know how you guys do it up here. My goodness. All right, well, luckily we don't have any snow. Mason, tell our friends, what can they see tonight?
Well, around kickoff, it's going to be around 53 degrees, but it's going to end off around like 45.
Fantastic. So do you like playing in the warmer weather or the colder weather?
The colder weather, it's a different feeling, and you're not sweating so bad.
So, Mason, tell our friends what the temperatures are this morning.
It's going to be like in the 50s.
And we've had frost advisories this morning, so it's pretty cold. Even Oswego County up here, we had a frost advisory. Do we have any rain or snow to worry about today?
No, we do not.
We're looking all good on our satellite and radar. Did you like yesterday's weather?
Yes, I did. It was pretty in like the middle.
Yeah.
It was a little cold, but it was all right.
It was a little chilly out there, but what's our highs today?
Our highs are going to be about high 50s.
There we go. And then for tonight, we're not looking too bad also. Our overnight temperature's not as cold. How cold are we getting to?
We're getting high 30s, low 40s.
That's not bad. Not as much frost out there to worry about, which is pretty good. Now, we are pretty much dry for the rest of the day, and then we'll have just a little bit of rain trying to sneak in here tonight and tomorrow. But by and large, we're keeping it dry, and really all good for today. Again, not as windy, highs in the 50s. Mason, you did awesome. Let's give it up for our friend Mason here. Yeah. I think coming for my job. He did pretty good. We got tomorrow morning waking up. We got some clouds around, so if you have the early morning games, I know these guys are playing tomorrow afternoon against Mexico. We have some clouds. We have temperatures in the 60s. We even have a little bit of rain trying to sneak in, but our air is so dry. We're still in those drought conditions, so I really don't think a lot of that rain is actually going to make it to the ground. Not necessarily the case later Sunday morning, all good. This wind really whips up, though, on Sundays. We're talking gusts like 20, 30 plus miles per hour. That rain comes in Sunday night, and it's still hanging on for Monday. And we're picking up some much needed beneficial rain. Shouldn't be flooding rain, but enough that'll kind of help our drought conditions for sure. So not looking too shabby with that. And in the 70s on Sunday. Yes, please. All right, then we're cooling it down next week, kind of more seasonable. We have 50s and 60s. Rachel, you're with my other football friends over there in the mascot.
I sure am, because we are going to run a play. They just taught me this one. So here goes nothing. Ready? Ready, guys? Okay.
Over. Get right behind me. Right behind me.
Oh, me behind. Okay. Oh.
There you go.
Go. Yay!
How did I do?
Touchdown. We're going to call that a touchdown.
How did I do?
You did amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing.
See? Look at this. Maybe I got a future here.
Yeah. And I think you were a soccer player. No.
So
the other
maybe
kind of football.
Maybe I'll keep doing football.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to our question of the day. Exciting stuff here. Of course, we're in the snow country. Kate's been telling you all morning. So we are asking, what is the most snow recorded on the Tug Hill for a winter season?
Do you guys know the answer or have a guess?
Any guesses?
40 feet.
40 feet.
Oh, so we have inches.
We
going.
have inches, so there are the options.
The
What do you
options
guys
are
think?
425 inches, 467, 503, or 615.
615.
615. That's what I was thinking, pretty big too. Because I know Redfield on a good winter, they're like 400 inches. So
Okay.
if you want to go real big, I think I'm going to go with these guys.
All right, I'll go with these guys too.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? Weigh in, and we will answer at 6:45. Back to you guys in the studio.
425. That's 35 feet, by the way.
wild.
So it is wild. All right, let's go on to our champions. Let's say good morning. Great husband, father, papa, son, brother, and friend. May God continue to bless you with many more. This comes with love from your family.
And happy 14th birthday, Micah, from Mom, Sister Maya, Dad, Papa, Nana, and all of your friends and family.
All ready to throw a strike there, I can see. All right, happy 5th birthday to Clayton. He loves being outside playing with his brothers. This comes with love from Mommy, Daddy, Caleb, Colton, Nana, and Papa. If you'd like to be on the Champions billboard, scan our QR code to submit champions at localsyr.com. Good morning.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
6:25 on this frosty cold Friday morning. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s right now. Give way to low to mid 50s later on this afternoon. Yeah, still just shy of average. That's 60 for this time of the year, but I think we'll take it especially with less in the way of wind versus yesterday. Sunshine gives way to increasing clouds later on this afternoon. We could find a stray spotty shower or two close to sunset, but more often than not, I think you'll find dry time later today into this evening. So your Friday Night Fever football forecast, not looking too bad. A little on the chilly side, Ryan, 40s, but overall we should look to stay dry.
Okay, well, you know, you might need a shovel for today's question of the day. We're waking up with APW for Friday morning lights, and I believe behind that drum, I'm going to guess, is Rachel hiding. It covers her up. I knew it. See, look at that. All right, take it away for the question of the day.
I'm just hanging out with my friends here. So I never did band, so I'm learning. So I'm here with Alec, 8th grader Alec. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So he's going to show me a tune.
Yeah.
All right, so how are we going to do this?
So,
Thank you.
And so the rhythm will go bum, 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 go big blue.
Okay, so I'm going to do Go Big Blue. All right, you get ready? Do you got to stretch a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's do it, Alec.
1, 2, ready, go. Oh, wait.
Oh, one more time.
So,
Go Big Blue. Yeah?
yeah.
Killing it. All right, let me go to our question of the day real quick. So we are asking, what is the most snow recorded on the Tug Hill for a winter season? Is it 425 inches, 467, 503, or 615? Any guesses? Tough one.
Yeah, I'm going to say 530.
Okay, you're going C. I'm going D. Kate, what do you say? D. Kate says D. Spike, we'll be right back.
But we are, great time. We'll check in with them in just a little bit. Always great energy from our high school students. We really appreciate it. Welcome in. It is 6:30 Friday, October 17th. Congratulations, you made it to Friday. We'll check back in with Kate and Rachel in just a moment. But how are you feeling this morning?
Cold.
It is
It
cold.
was chilly on the way in, wasn't it?
If it's cold here, you know what's really cold?
Yeah, up where they are.
All right, let's check back in with Kate there, shall we?
And actually, I think we're going to
Oh, never mind. All right, I called the wrong play this time. Not even Rachel, you're going to give us the first weather. I'm
Let's
sorry,
talk about those
Carson.
temperatures. Yeah,
Off
Ryan,
the
take
bench
a
you
look.
go.
You want to do the weather?
No, go ahead.
20s and 30s this morning. 33 in Syracuse, 32 in Fulton, 25 right now up in Watertown. Look at Saranac Lake, still the cold spot at 21. 20s extend this morning from Ithaca over toward Cortland, Norwich, Hamilton, as well as Rome right now. Nothing to show you in terms of precipitation on the radar picture. That should stay pretty quiet for the most part today. Can't totally rule out a rogue shower late this afternoon towards sunset early this evening, but for the most part, again, most of us will not see that. Temperatures close to 40 by 9, low 50s by noon. Eventual highs low to mid 50s later today. We'll go 57 with less wind here in Syracuse. Look at those temperatures skyrocketing into the 60s tomorrow, 70s on Sunday. Kate will have your full Storm Team weekend forecast coming up in just a bit.
Thanks so much, Carson. The end of the week.
Friday Morning Lights, powered by ITheir Local 43.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We have been live here at ABW all morning long for Friday Morning Lights. We've been having such a fun time. We have such a great group of kids here, all the sports that are out and about. I always love having some fun with the cheerleaders and trying to pretend to be a cheerleader. I'm not very good at it, but I've been trying. So, what cheer are you teaching me?
Go Rebels.
All right, go Rebels. Let's see if I can do it. Let's do it, ladies.
3, 2, 1. Go Rebels. Ready?
Ready.
Go! Go Rebels! Everybody yell! Go Rebels! Go! Go Rebels! Everybody yell! Go Rebels! Go! Go Rebels! Everybody yell! Go Rebels!
Woo! That was good. That was so good. I tried. Full disclosure, I was practicing hard during commercial breaks. How'd I do? Can I be a member of the squad now?
Yeah.
Honorary member?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm a little old, but that's okay. Hey, these guys are so great. They're going to put on quite a show for you in just a couple minutes, but let's take you through our forecast because, well, they will be performing tomorrow during the football game. So, yeah, senior tomorrow, right? Senior day tomorrow? Yeah, so big day tomorrow. Football team taking on Mexico. Soccer is taking on, who's soccer taking on tonight? MPH, MPH for tonight, so really big games coming up. The weather is pretty good. It's not as cold as it was yesterday. We have mostly dry skies. We got a little bit of a breeze, but not as windy as it was yesterday, so that's pretty good. And the temperatures, we still got 50s for those highs today, but also not as sunny. So it's a little bit of a give and take today. Not as windy, but we are also looking a little drier. Here's your time cast. So we have plenty of clouds right now, and you'll notice more and more clouds later this afternoon, but really not much rain happening. You see some of that green, but I really think that a lot of that green just stays out of here. If it does fall to the ground and almost evaporates before it even reaches the ground, that virga. And then for tonight and tomorrow, again, maybe a brief passing shower. The chances of rain, it's not zero, but it is very low for tomorrow. I know SU is home tomorrow as well, so we're looking okay. If you have those outdoor plans, you're going to go to the pumpkin patch, you're going to go to the hayride, any of the haunted houses. Just keep an eye on things, but really not enough of a rain chance to go canceling anything. Our rain chances really go up, though, for Sunday night into Monday. Also, I want to point out, Sunday, 70s for highs, but that's because it is going to be very windy outside. So we're looking at gusty winds, 20-30 miles per hour, and you want to keep that in mind for any of your outdoor Halloween decorations as well. You definitely want to secure those, or maybe have the two-story Frankenstein deflated on Sunday. Rain is going to still hang around for at least the start of the week. Next week, we have temperatures in the 50s with still just some scattered showers around for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, even through Thursday. So a very kind of fallish kind of showery pattern, but you know what? We really, really need the rain, though. And we'll get some of that for next week.
And no
we
snow.
I was going to say, we don't want the snow, though, even though we are in snowbelt country.
I know, we're in the snow belt, but no snow today. So let's answer our question of the day. APW, of course, on the edge of the Tug Hill Plateau. So we are asking, what is the most snow recorded on the Tug Hill for a winter season?
Is it A, 425, B, 467, C, 503, or D, 615? What are you guys all saying? 503?
And the footballers thought D.
Football players were going D. I was leaning towards D also.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
it's B. And how about this? That was recorded in Hooker back in the winter of 1976.
Ooh, well, I mean, these guys got 100 inches in 10 days last year.
I can believe it.
It is a special breed up here, and they know how to have a lot of fun, right, guys?
All right, we got a quick performance here.
Yeah, take it away. We got the band and the cheerleaders. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Come see colder where they are, right?
That's right. 20s this morning, right, Kate and Rachel?
Oh, my gosh. We've had so much fun here today.
We sure have. APW